The purpose of life is to die young as late as possible. Cheers.
Sir,
Don't mind if I did.
we are hanging, sir.
I do fire.
Have we ceased life, sir? Oh, thank goodness. I can't stand these dreadful people. Ah!
And I think it's important that you keep dismantling
The patriarchy.
We are dismantling the patriarchy.
Step by step.
Yeah.
If you're interrupting women, like you said you were,
Yeah.
that's
Well, only when
definitely
we have
disagreeing.
something more important to say.
right.
You know,
so
which
you
is
just
most
stepped
of the
in
time.
here. Are you really empowering women, or are you just empowering the voice that you say you have for yourself?
Not the second part.
Not that second one. It's
Yeah.
more the other thing you said that I wasn't listening to.
I wrote a blog post a while ago about why I f***ing hate video games, because this is what it does. It appeals to like the male fantasy.
Get back, get back. Hole in the wall. Let's go. Throw your grenades. Throw your grenades. Your grenades. Throw your grenades.
Y'all not gonna like this. Most cheating ass men was raised by single mothers. Your son seen them 20 dudes come in out your bedroom from the age 7 to 14. Your son seen how you treated the good guy. Your son seen you and your homegirl starting. That's why it's a lot of ancient men. They was raised by ancient women.
Hey, Mara, let me hear your turkey call.
Alright, so what you're gonna do, get both your hands ready. You see a little turkey over there. Put your hands together and you...
Come here, turkey!
Is the man that fought for freedom, or the fact that he was cheating on his wife?
Jesus.
Wait, hold up. Weren't y'all the same people that said they wanted scammers and hood dudes? Y'all wanted drug dealers, men who do nothing for the black community, besides make it worse. Well, he could be a banker, but I still want him to do some scamming, some drug dealing on the side. Wasn't those your words, B. Simone? And you're talking about hood dudes who are the ones who constantly cheat, constantly run around on their wives and girlfriends. Y'all think y'all got sincere from Belly. You don't. You got Bundy. If it weren't for Martin Luther King, your black behind would not be sitting there making millions of dollars. You don't want to talk about a man cheating. You already admitted about cheating a lot. So you're somehow better than Martin Luther King. Sit down somewhere.
Show my love for you. Can I show my
Sensational.
Okay.
That bitch almost got shot. Anyways.
Make it rain shower, you did that. They wouldn't know a thing about.
Can we ask the zodiac signs real quick?
Oh my God, no, bro.
Please.
No, bro. That shit does not matter. It is not true, bro.
I like when people guess.
Yes. Okay.
How do y'all feel when girls be saying that though?
I feel like a lot of the shit that you say is gonna be in fucking valid. That's exactly what because it's like this. If you wanted to guess my sign and I told you, you say, "Oh, I think you're a Cancer," and I'd be like, "No, I'm a Taurus."
Are you?
Yes, I'm a Taurus. Do I act like a Taurus?
You do.
I do?
Yeah.
I'm not a fucking Taurus.
Everybody's asking me, why am I so against child support? Well, let me tell you why. My dad was about 20-something grand behind in back child support. Before he passed away, he was able to buy out of that debt in one lump sum payment. Out of that 20-something thousand dollars that he owed my mom on child support only allowed my mom to have about $7,000 of it. The state kept the rest. I thought child support was for the child or the mother of the child, but yet the state took it. The second reason I don't like child support is because I feel like regardless if you're man or woman, it could be used against somebody, and you're not supposed to use your child as a fucking mechanism to win an argument. And for three, like I've been saying, if a woman has an option to abort a child, then why can't a man not abort a child financially? It's pretty much the same thing, just less death.
Insecurities are born in your penises and your wallet size.
This is one of the many reasons why women shouldn't be allowed to teach. You women have been exposing yourselves. And I have to say that not all women are like this. However, when you're being held accountable for your bad decisions, you revert to sign language, shaming tactics, insults, guilt, and a need to be right. I don't even expect for you to change anymore. So I want you to keep speaking, Jezebel. Let the world know who you really are. I want black men to pay attention. Pay attention to who these women really are.
Awesome.
I did my PyCat about a year ago, got a 96 on that. It goes up to a 99, got a 96. They offered me nuclear physics, and I was like, why the fuck not? So I went there, and now I ship out in a few days.
Oh, okay, nice. Well, best of luck as you ship out pineapples.
Yeah. Why?
Because he literally didn't tell me any qualities about himself. He's just like, I made a 96 on this. I did this. And I feel like I did that at first too. But however, I need a man with some personality.
You felt that quick? You know you didn't have personality?
Yes, I'm really good at reading people.
Okay.
What they want is somebody who's like Tupac in a suit.
How can you be my wife, my queen, my soulmate? These times man can see you for $4.99 a month, bruv.
Yeah, but then
Netflix is £10, bruv.
Yeah, but then
Netflix is £10. That means my girl's is worth less than Netflix, bruv. That's mad.
No words need to be spoken. This no one. Beautifully said.
Get sprayed, I get crazy, I get
Like, I be
sprayed,
going
I
crazy.
get sprayed, I
Like,
get
insane.
sprayed, I get.
And you know, when we hit the beach, it's funny, we weren't afraid. We were not afraid. We were on the beach. Our buddies are getting shot.
Were you here?
Snipers from Mount Suribachi, 545 feet away. They're firing down on us.
And you hear like explosions and firefighting?
There's only one thing that I had in mind, and that was to stay alive. And we had to get off that beach because they were picking us off. And we just kept going and kept going. I carried a 72-pound flamethrower on my back. And I was an inch shorter than I am now and a few pounds lighter. I love that thing. Man, I just burn them out. Burn them right up.
If men want to do better, they need to start with the conversations they have about women when we're not around.
Oh, you don't want to do that. But since you asked, let's get deep. Most men don't have a safe space at home with their own woman to speak freely about their own feelings. Things get twisted around, and 9 times out of 10 at the end of the conversation, we end up consoling her and our feelings get completely forgotten about. And that's what most men talk about when women are not around. And the advice that we give our brothers, keep your head up, bro. Try to come at her when everything calm. Maybe you need to find out what you're doing to make her feel that way. There's still no real safe space.
My chest, there are far more women struggling to find love in relationships than men. Yes, I agree, bad men exist, but these men are created, not born. And I'll tell you what's causing this: toxic feminism. What feminism does is simultaneously teach women to detest masculine traits in men, but cultivate them in themselves. So for instance, a man that cheats is trash, but a woman who cheats is a bad bitch. Or a man that sexualizes women is misogynistic, but a woman should sell her nudes online and she's a bad bitch. But the biggest problem with feminism is that it makes women reject their feminine traits. So they no longer want to be loyal or nurturing. As a result, we're breeding a generation of men who no longer aspire to provide, protect, and most importantly, respect women because they can access them and replace them. So yes, men are struggling to find love, but it might be because this generation of women is not what they want.
Group of 8th grade girls, and I asked them to tell me what their goals were. This one particular young lady said that she wanted to have 2 kids. So I said, so are you going to have a husband? And she said, nope. And I said, please tell me why you would choose in the 8th grade to have a goal of having 2 kids and not be married. She said, because if I'm married to him, I can't collect child support.
Jesus.
And then she said, why should I marry a man that I have kids by? He might have issues or something. He might be on drugs. And I said, well, if he's too bad to be your husband, do you really think he's going to make a better father?
Jesus.
Stop asking for girls' numbers. We won't give it to you. Ask for our Instagram.
And if you watch the full video, she says nothing but the truth. She says, at least we get a follower if we don't want to connect with the guy or something within that range. I don't have Instagram. I don't have Snapchat. The only things I have is TikTok and Facebook. I'm not going to follow you on TikTok. I'm not going to add you on Facebook. So if it ain't the number, I respectfully decline. I'll walk off with my head held high and my chest high as well. This is how I knew when a female didn't like me. I remember I was in college and I had a crush on this girl, man, and I was always planning in my head how I was going to ask for her number. So one day I just built enough, stamina and gumption just to ask her. You know what she told me? You can get my email. You know what my dumb ass did? I took down her email. You know what else I did? I emailed her. And guess what she did? She didn't respond. If you go for the number, fellas, and she don't give it to you, she's not interested. It is what it is. Don't be a fan.
You can always be thinner. Look better.
Boys just need to be nicer. That's all.
I swear to God, they can't make up their fucking minds, can they? Max, do you believe this shit? 1 second they're like, oh, nice guys are a red flag. The next fucking minute, oh, guys need to be nicer. Where the fuck do they breed these?
At my worst, I physically feel empty. I have no energy. Breathing becomes weighted on my chest. I feel like I'm not in my body anymore.
I am a United States veteran with mental health issues. My mental health issues, aside from PTSD, did not come from the military. But I joined the military when I was 19, and I remained undiagnosed for bipolar disorder for 7 years after that. I was only diagnosed once I got hit by a car and broke my neck.
Just when you thought it was safe to go outside, here's some more fatphobic shit. We celebrate baby rolls. We worry about adult rolls. What the fuck?
Only one of the greatest, that is a vow, yeah, that is a promise. Always wanted to be famous, just being real, yeah, just being honest. My haters won't always be nameless, give them no clout.
A lot of girls, they've seen my face on TV so many times that that's what they want. They want to be associated with that person. It's the fame that get these people. It is not me. It's the fame. Because I watched females look at me when they didn't know who I was, and I can see it, nothing. And then as soon as somebody whisper who I was, it's this glare in their eye. You make yourself want that person, you know?
How do you feel about that?
I don't understand how people could stand next to you 1 year, and next year, they cannot stand there. They just going crazy screaming. They just can't take it that you're right there. But just last year, I was in the same club, walking around lonely like a motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? Couldn't get a date, couldn't get nobody to dance with me. I was too skinny, too something, and now he's just adorable. He's just, oh.
Sick and tired of you pranking me about this booger in my nose. I hate this type of joke. That's an American thing. That is not a Trinidad thing, and that is not my type of humor.
I don't know where you come from, but the environment I come from, we keep our hands to ourselves.
So I can do this?
So what I'm gonna tell you is, stop. You're gonna try to get a wreck? Keep your hands to yourself and watch your tongue. Because I can literally pull over right now, and you'll be taking an Uber for the rest of the ride home.
You're not gonna do that to me.
Hey.
No, I'm gonna give you a serious hit.
Yeah. Got to get off right here.
No, I'm not getting off.
Yeah.
Bilal, you have to be a madman to stop on the side of the road like this.
Yeah, this is the highway.
Just because I give you a little tap.
Yeah. You thought I was joking.
How are you doing? How are you doing?
dog, you know it loves you. It literally stares at you as you walk through the room. It gets happy. You can walk in and out of a room and watch the dog go from ecstatic to depressed, purely based on your presence. A cat doesn't give a shit. A cat just leaves the house out the window and comes back when it's hungry, lets you stroke it a little bit, and then fucks off again. Cats can't even do tricks. Cats are shit.
Wake up, warrior. It's time to rise. The brave die never, though they sleep in dust. Their courage nerves 1,000 living men. We sleep peaceably in our beds at night, only because rough men stand ready to do violence on our behalf. Fight for a good cause. Use every ounce of your being to push that cause further, and do not be afraid to defend it. You must understand that there is more than one path to the top of the mountain. The warrior must only take care that his spirit is never broken.
Yeah. Okay. Lil CC on a beat. Yeah. I mean, where the fuck should I really even start? I got hoes that I'm keeping in the dark. I got my niggas cross the street living large. Thinking back to the fact that they dead, thought my raps wasn't facts till they sat with the bars. I got 2 phones, one need a charge.